2. Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a question that keeps so many new parents up at night, sometimes literally. You're in the middle of a feeding, your baby has been drinking for a while, and you start to wonder, is my baby actually full, or are they just taking a break? It's a tricky situation. We all want to make sure our little ones get enough to eat. But what many of us don't realize is that overfeeding can be just as problematic as underfeeding. When a baby is overfed, their little tummy is stretched and uncomfortable. This can lead to fussiness, extra spit up, and most importantly, it can seriously mess with their sleep. An uncomfortably full baby isn't a sleepy baby. They're a restless baby. This can create a frustrating cycle where they wake up more often. You assume they're hungry, and you might end up overfeeding them again. It's a common trap. But what if I told you that your baby is already giving you all the signals you need? They have their own secret language to tell you, hey, I'm done. You just need to know how to read the signs. So, in this video, we're going to decode that language. I'm going to share with you 3 hidden, super subtle cues that your baby uses to let you know they've had the perfect amount. Learning these signs will not only prevent discomfort for your baby, but will also pave the way for longer, more peaceful stretches of sleep for everyone. Ready to become a baby cue expert? Let's get started. First up, let us talk about one of the most reliable yet often overlooked signs. The open palm. Relax. Pay close attention to your baby's hands the next time you feed them. When a baby is genuinely hungry, their entire body is often tense with anticipation. Twins. You'll notice their little hands are clenched into tight fists. This is a very primal, instinctual reflex. They are focused, they are working hard, and their body reflects that effort and need. You can see it right here. This little one is hungry, and see how his fists are balled up tight. Now, watch what happens as he gets progressively fuller. As his tummy starts to fill up and he feels satisfied, that tension just melts away. His whole body begins to relax, and the most obvious place you'll see this is in his hands. Those tight little fists will slowly, almost magically unfurl. His fingers will loosen, and his palms will open up. He might even rest his relaxed, open hand against you or the bottle. This isn't just a random movement. It's a clear physiological signal that his body is shifting from a state of hunger and tension to one of satiety and relaxation. So, next time you're refeeding and you see those fists start to open up like a blooming flower, it's a very strong indicator that you're approaching the full mark. It's their way of saying, that was good. I'm feeling content now. It's a beautiful and clear signal once you know to look for it. Now, for our second hidden sign, which I call the slow motion sucking. This one is all about the pace and rhythm of their feeding. When a baby starts a feed and they're really hungry, their sucking is typically strong, rhythmic, and efficient. You can hear them actively swallowing after every 1 or 2 sucks. It's purposeful. They're on a mission to fill that belly. But as they begin to get full, you'll notice a distinct change in this pattern. The sucking will become slower, much more leisurely. It's less of an intense, I must eat now kind of sucking, more of a dreamy, fluttery, I'm just kind of hanging out suck. This is often called non-nutritive sucking. They're not really drawing much milk anymore. They're doing it more for comfort, almost like a human pacifier. Their eyes might get a little glassy, and they'll start looking around the room, easily distracted by a sound or a light. That focused, intense gaze they had at the beginning of the feed is gone. They might pop on and off the breast or bottle, not out of frustration, but more out of disinterest. This is a crucial cue, BID. They are no longer actively eating for nourishment. They're just enjoying the comfort and closeness. If you try to relatch them or put the bottle back in their mouth and they just give a few lazy sucks before stopping again, they're telling you they're done with the main course. Forcing them to keep eating at this point is what often leads to that uncomfortable, overfull feeling. So, when the pace slows to a crawl and their attention starts to wander, it's time to consider ending the meal. That brings us to our third and final sign, which is probably the most definitive one of all. The head pivot. This is your baby's clearest way of saying, no thank you. When a baby is full, they will physically turn their head away from the source of food, whether it's the breast or the bottle. This isn't a subtle little glance to the side. It's a very deliberate movement. They will pivot their entire head, breaking the latch or pushing the bottle out with their tongue or lips, and then keep their head turned away. They might even use their newly relaxed, open hands to push the bottle away. It can be confusing for parents, especially when you can see there's still milk left in the bottle, or you know you have more milk to give. Our instinct is to think, but you're not finished yet. We might gently try to turn their head back and reoffer, but if they consistently turn away or get fussy when you try to get them to eat more, you have to trust them. They are in charge of their own appetite. Their bodies are incredibly smart and are designed to know exactly how much they need. Claude, ignoring this head pivot and trying to coax them into taking just one more ounce is a direct path to overfeeding. Respecting this signal is key. It shows your baby that you re-listening to them and that you trust their internal hunger and fullness cues. This builds a healthy foundation for their relationship with food for years to come. So, when that head turns, the kitchen is closed. So, how does all of this connect to better sleep? The link is direct and powerful. A perfectly full baby is a comfortable, content, and sleepy baby. Think about how you feel after a perfectly satisfying meal. Not a huge, heavy Thanksgiving dinner, but just a really good, balanced meal. You feel relaxed, happy, and maybe a little drowsy. It's the exact same for your baby. When we listen to their cues, the open palms, the slow motion sucking, and the head pivot, we stop the feeding at the perfect moment. Their tummy isn't uncomfortably stretched, so they aren't dealing with excess gas or reflux that can cause them to squirm and wake up in pain. Their little digestive system can work efficiently without being overloaded. This state of contentment is the ideal launching pad for sleep. After a feeding where they've signaled they're full, you can proceed with your gentle routine. A good burp to release any air, a quiet cuddle, and then you can lay them down. And because they are truly comfortable, they are much more likely to drift off into a deep, restorative sleep. This means longer naps during the day and, hopefully, longer stretches of sleep at night. You're not just feeding your baby, you're setting them up for sleep success. It's about quality over quantity. PR. By respecting their I'm full signals, you're giving them exactly what they need to rest well, which in turn helps their brains and bodies grow. It's a beautiful cycle, and it all starts with listening. All right, let's do a quick recap of those 3 game-changing signs that your baby is full. First, we have the open palm. Relax. Watch for those tense, hungry fists to loosen and open up as your baby becomes satisfied. Second, the slow motion sucking. Notice when the energetic, rhythmic sucking slows down to a dreamy, fluttery, and distracted pace. They're no longer eating for hunger, but for comfort. And third, the head pivot. This is their most direct signal. When they deliberately turn their head away from the breast or bottle, they are saying a clear no, thank you. Remember, every baby is different, but these cues are remarkably universal. The most important takeaway is to trust your baby. They are born with an incredible ability to regulate their own intake. Our job as parents isn't to force them to finish a certain amount, but to provide the food and then listen carefully to what their bodies are telling us. By tuning into these subtle signals, you'll not only avoid the discomfort of overfeeding, but you'll also be fostering a healthy feeding relationship and paving the way for better, more peaceful sleep for the whole family. It takes a little practice to become fluent in your baby's unique language, but once you do, it's a total game changer. You've got this. Thank you so much for watching today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips to make your parenting journey a little bit easier. See you in the next one.